Sea of Thieves Season 8 has another playstyle that no one seems to be participating in. When you vote on the Hourglass and sign up for on-demand PvP, you don't have to vote on the war map and dive under the waves for a battle. You can stay on the server and just play Sea of Thieves as you normally would, while you wait for an enemy crew to invade you. And it gets even better. If your ship's carrying treasure, your faction stash grade will increase. And if you win a fight with a higher faction stash grade, well, Season 8 isn't just about matchmaking. There's so much more to explore in today's Tales of Getting Booty. After reaching level 100 and receiving the blessing of Athena's fortune, I was a little burnt out on on-demand PvP. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it, but I hadn't played normal Sea of Thieves since Season 8's release. I just wanted to mess around on the server, steal some treasure, spawn camp some newbies. You know, Sea of Thieves. That was a joke, that was a joke, that was a joke. And having stolen this precious gem along with finding a barnacle chest, chat was getting a little restless. They'd been harassing me to vote on the Hourglass and dive for PvP, but after holding on to this barnacle chest for honestly way too long, I figured I'd vote on the Hourglass and sell first before diving for matches. As I sold the 2 items of loot, which I promise was worth it, I was invaded. Oh yeah, we got invaded! Let's go. We gotta defend Golden Sands. Yo, he has a working harpoon. That's so unfair. Oh, he's trying to harpoon me, isn't he? They sunk. No, they didn't. I thought they did. They sunk. Okay. Yo, Golden Sands defended for another day, guys. I'm still defending Golden Sands. Well, Golden Sands would be safe for another day. God, this title just hits different now, doesn't it? Anyway, having been invaded while going about my business granted me a revelation. Guys, hear me out. Let's not dive for PvP. Let's just leave the Hourglass up. Let's defend. This is actually cool. I like this. I'm gonna go and get some treasure. Now, another feature defending grants the player is faction stash value, a mechanic that rewards defending players more allegiance when they win a battle dependent on how much treasure they're carrying. So the more loot, the more allegiance for a victory. And considering Season 8 had been offering this alternate playstyle since day 1, but I'd never touched it, I wanted to fully embrace it. And what better way to do that than a Legend of the Veil voyage? And so with chat, we made our way through the Legend of the Veil, solving puzzles, digging up loot, looking at Belle's feet, and all the while, the threat of being invaded for a faction war loomed over us. I was excited, to say the least. And hey, with each chunk of loot, our faction stash went up a little. But as we reached the climax of the voyage, with the Athena tornado tearing up the horizon, I spotted a Reaper on the map. And they were extremely close to the Veil's tornado. To my surprise, the Reaper was engaged in combat with another sloop. And better yet, this was an Hourglass faction battle, which meant it was time to third-party the shit out of them. Gotta get on their ship, I think. I'm sorry, chat. I know I can't read you right now. Spiral time. Oh, they sunk. Well, I guess that was a little mean of me, but this is what the devs at Rare wanted from Season 8 after all. Players wandering in on faction wars. It's all part of the fun. But wow, I wasn't prepared for how low I was gonna sink in this session. But first, it was back to my voyage. My faction stash was still at a measly grade 1 after all, and I wanted to see just how much it would be buffed after a fully completed Legend of the Veil. And considering the player I just helped was on the side of the Guardians and Athena, I figured I'd invite him into an alliance for 2 very specific reasons. 1, if I'm invaded while at the final segment of the voyage, there's a good chance for all the chaos I could lose. Having an ally ship with me while I complete the voyage is kind of like insurance. And 2, I mean, he's so cute, just look at him.
I'm not jealous of your Athena blessing, by the way.
You'll get yours soon, don't worry about it.
Totally not Geo.
And so the two of us united our efforts and destroyed the ghost garrisons and emplacements without a single invasion from a Servant of the Flame, which I was a little disappointed about. I mean, could you imagine how cool it would have been to fight amongst this? Anyway, with the voyage completed, it was time for us to part ways. This is Sea of Thieves after all. So with that in mind, I told him to go to Golden Sands and wait while I collected my treasure. And it was time for the moment of truth. How much would my faction stash increase by with a full Legend of the Veil's worth of treasure on my ship? Oh, that much? That's kind of lackluster. But as I finished collecting my loot, my boy got invaded again. Oh my god, let's go. I couldn't believe it. My poor, sweet, innocent dark adventurer had been invaded again. And so I rushed to Golden Sands as fast as the wind would carry me. But as I did so, the Reaper ship began to flee. I don't really blame them. I mean, being 2v1'd is always gonna sting. But having finally caught up with them, well... Oh, this. Where is he? Sometimes it's just gotta be like that, you know? How are we looking downstairs? This guy needs to be shooting him now. Okay. This is such a messy fight. I cannot believe it right now. Oh my god. God damn it. Put the weary on him. That the weary ball literally did it. And once again, Golden Sands was safe for another day, as was the lovely dark adventurer I had just met, and most importantly, my grade 3 faction stash, which we'd be able to see just how much extra allegiance I'd receive for it. But as I waited for the numbers to roll in, whoa! Yeah, I guess the Reaper was a little salty after that one. I can't blame him though. And holy hell, would you look at that. With a grade 3 faction stash, we gained roughly 3/4 of a level in one fight. If you didn't already know, you get less and less allegiance the higher your level is. And being that I'm in the early hundreds now, yeah, leveling is slow. Anyway, with such a crazy session feeling near perfect, I couldn't think of a better time to sell my treasure and log off. But the Hourglass had other plans. Guys, now I'm invaded. Oh, dude, I'm invaded now. I need your help. One final invasion. One final battle to protect Golden Sands. And with another Guardian by my side, well... Ice JJ Fish, thanks for the follow. Oh my god, what the hell is going on, guys? What the hell? No, I'm going out of bounds. Oh. I didn't even need to lift a damn finger. The invading Reaper had thought the other Guardian was their main target, and in the heat of battle, sailed themselves out of bounds. I guess they thought it was some kind of game of chicken or something. And well, with that, I think I had a pretty fun look into the other playstyle options Season 8 offers. Defending loot is surprisingly fun, and third-partying ships and alliancing is extremely silly. I know I'm gonna get some, but Toxie, alliancing PvP is bad. And yeah, you're probably right. I've certainly called players cowards for doing so on my run to level 100. But since receiving my blessing, I don't know, things are different now. I just want to be immersed in the world of Sea of Thieves again. I don't need to get sweaty every single time I load into this game. I want to have fun and mess around too, you know? Well, let me know what you think down in the comments section.
T-pose on them haters.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go. But if you'd like to see me actually get sweaty in Season 8 as I reach level 100, then have a look at this video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.